reached out to me a couple of years ago and let me know that he was in pretty bad shape physically. I hadn't spoken with him probably in 10 years or so, and we went to high school together many years ago. And again, a little over 2 years ago, he reached out to me and needed some help with his physical fitness and just overall health in general. Felt like he was just too far gone to even make any changes whatsoever, and reached out to me for help through Facebook. So, and that really, it was a few weeks before my 40th birthday, and what that really did was I went through different emotions after speaking to him. Initially, really felt sorry for him, and like, hey, how could this happen? How could you do this? And man, I want to help you. And then I went through the emotions of anger, like, man, what are you doing? Like, you have to get healthy for yourself, but also for your family too. I had children too, and I was like, you have to get healthy for those guys. They don't want to wake up tomorrow and you not be here. So stop thinking about yourself so much and get healthy for those guys if you do it for anyone. So I really just wanted to do something to make a difference and to help him. And we, coached him through, and he actually got on some of the Advocare products, and of course, and did really well with those. Ended up losing, stayed on products for a good while, ended up losing about 70 pounds or so. It just changed his life. So, but really what that's, triggered me to do and sparked me to do was, he kind of used that excuse, which that's all it was an excuse that a lot of people do. And of course, the number one excuse, as we know, is time, lack of time, which is bull. And the number two excuse is, well, I'm just getting older. I'm just getting older. It's just life catching up with me. We get busy, and we have kids, and we get the family out, and we just get older. And things change. I don't have time to exercise, and it's just one thing after the other. And again, this was just a few weeks. It just so happened a few weeks before my 40th birthday, and of course that's a pivotal point. Everybody thinks at 40 you're over the hill, or use all the other phrases that you want to use there. But I embraced 40. I couldn't wait for 40. I didn't wish my days away necessarily, but I couldn't wait to turn 40. And it just so happened that what I decided to do was show everyone that 40 doesn't have to be all gloom and doom, with black balloons and over the hill, things, phrases everywhere. So I just got the old camera out and shot a little exercise video. You can find it on YouTube. It's called 40. I used my 44-pound kettlebells, the 20-kilo bells, to do all the workouts in that particular one. And today, here it is, July the 18th, 2014, and 2 years later, we're going to do a 42 video. So it's kind of become a tradition of sorts, I guess. And I've actually had people reach out to me that have just randomly seen it on Facebook and sent me messages, and on YouTube as well, and sent me messages about how they thought it was really cool and how it kind of inspired them a little bit to get off the couch and to get active. No, it doesn't mean that you need to go purchase some 40-pound kettlebells and start learning how to swing kettlebells. No, it doesn't mean you need to go get a gym membership. No, it doesn't mean that you need to go get on a bike on Saturday morning and ride 100 miles that day. It doesn't mean those type things. What it does mean is that just move your body a little bit more than you did yesterday. Right? If you went for a 30-minute walk yesterday on your lunch break at work, that's awesome, right? So let's do that again today, but maybe in the evening when you get home, if it's a nice day. It's kind of overcast and going to rain today, so maybe in the evening when you get home, do a 15 or 20-minute walk. Grab the family, you guys go for a walk. Grab a neighbor, you guys go for a walk or something, right? Put healthy foods in your mouth, right? Get physical activity on a regular basis, rest a good bit, and it's all about just health. Okay, this video that I did for the last 2 years, and this one today is not about me. It has nothing to do with me, but it's just a way for me to kind of give back, through the use of my passion, things that I'm passionate about, and really help touch people's lives. And if this impacts one person, if this impacts one person, it maybe makes him get up and change the course of their direction. You know, maybe they're just like my buddy that contacted me. Maybe they just feel like they're too far gone, and they need something, one thing, something to grab onto and hold on to make a difference in their life. It could change the course of your life. So physical activity, good nutrition in your mouth, and take care of your body, right? Get plenty of rest, keep the stress down, and move on a regular basis. That's what this thing is all about. So so we're going to do some different workouts today, some different movement patterns. We are going to use the 44s again today, the 20-kilo bells, 44-pound bells. Those are the first bells I ever purchased about 8 years ago. So we're going to use those today. We're going to do some double clean and presses at first. Then we're going to do some Turkish get-ups, and of course snatches, my favorite exercise, as my clients know. The kettlebell snatch will be, we'll do those as well. Towards the end, we're going to do a little bit with the 70-pound bell. Just it's a couple of movements I'm really excited about. The kettlebell snatch with the 70, and that's called the Iron Cross. I've been watching a few videos with Mike Mahler and Anthony DeLuglio, two guys, two kettlebell gurus in the industry, and DeLuglio actually uses this movement pattern for rehab of the shoulder sometimes as well. So I decided to try it. I'm having some shoulder impingement from years past, where I was doing a straight barbell bench press, and it's been bothering me for years now. But I'm able to do the Iron Cross movement, and we'll show you guys that. I'm able to do that. Unfortunately, not able to do your standard lateral raise with dumbbells or kettlebells or weights because of puts pressure on the rotator cuff. So, but I'm able to get through the Iron Cross and strengthen the shoulders in that way. So I'm really excited about that. But again, we're going to use the 44s for the most of the workout. All the repetitions today, as you guessed it, will be 42 repetitions, right? To celebrate the 42 birthday. But again, this workout isn't about me, okay? This is about inspiring you, motivating you to get up out of the chair, right? Or if you're going to the gym on a regular basis, maybe it's something you could push yourself a little bit harder, get a little bit stronger, right? A little bit higher intensity, right? You don't necessarily want to be that hamster on a wheel, okay, day in and day out that does the same routine. That's not really going to change you. You really have to continue to push and stress the body so we can adapt and overcome. Exercise is just stress on the body, right? It's a good stress, right? But exercise is just stress on the body, and thank goodness that our bodies adapt to overcome stress, right? Because if they didn't, we would never get over the first cold that we ever had, right? Our bodies would never adapt and overcome that. So, and just think about exercise in that way. It's not a chore, right? It shouldn't be considered that. You have to really change that mindset. It's literally just taking care of the body, and the human body was made to move. And as that old saying goes, it's you have to take care of your body because it's the only place you have to live, right? So we broke down the movement patterns we're going to do today, some of the weight ranges that we're going to use, which is 90% of them are going to be the 20-kilo bells, the 44s. But of course, we always like to talk about some of our nutrition products that we use, of course. And today I'm only going to use 3. Of course, Advocare is all the products that I use. It's the only ones I use. The O2 Gold is a great endurance supplement. We actually call it our third lung inside the Advocare realm. I always use this before my cycling events and before my high-intensity, long-duration kettlebell workouts as well, which today will be one with 42 repetitions per exercise. O2 Gold is a great product. It's pre-workout, and Advocare is what we call muscle fuel. It's a great product, plenty of amino acids in there. It's have a little bit of caffeine as well, and a small amount of creatine as well. It's a great, tremendous pre-workout for high intensity. You'll be very, very surprised what you can accomplish when you add good supplementation as well as your good nutrition on top of that. And of course, our post-workout, we always have to recover after exercise, right? So we want to pre-workout, during workout sometimes, which is the muscle fuel as well. I continue to drink that through the workout. And then we always want to recover with great nutrition, right? And we do that through the post-workout recovery shake. A little bit higher in carbohydrates, which is okay immediately after exercise because you want to refuel the body immediately after exercise, right? So we've got the post-workout recovery. I love this stuff. Love it, love it. And as we do all of our products. And the products that we showcase here today are, again, out of the Advocare's Performance Elite line of products. Every one of those products in that category are independently tested for banned substances through an independent third-party lab. Okay, so we know the products are clean, they're safe, and we know they're very effective. Okay, so let's get this video started.